Nature can be breathtaking, but in some places, it's downright terrifying. Imagine a place so hot your shoes melt, or a city where lightning strikes more than people can count. These are the top 5 most extreme weather locations on Earth. And wait until you see number 1, a place where the air itself can freeze your lungs in seconds. At number 5, we have the wettest place on Earth, Mawsynram, India. Imagine waking up to rain every single day of your life. In Mawsynram, it doesn't just rain, it pours. How much rain? This small village gets 467 inches of rain every year. That's more than 10 times the rainfall of London. Why so much rain? The region sits right in the path of the monsoon winds, which collide with the hills, creating a never-ending downpour. During monsoon season, the sky turns black at noon. The downpour is so intense, you can barely hear your own thoughts. If you think this is extreme, wait until you see number 3, where winds are so strong they can knock you off your feet. At number 4, we enter a land where the air is scorching and the ground is blistering. Welcome to Death Valley. This is one of the harshest places on Earth, where the heat is so intense that even the ground can melt your shoes. How hot does it get? In 1913, the ground here hit a scorching 104 degrees Fahrenheit, the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth. What makes Death Valley so deadly? Surrounded by mountains, this valley traps heat like an oven, letting it build up to dangerous levels. Stepping into Death Valley is like walking into a furnace. No shade, no breeze, just endless burning land with no escape from the heat. It's so dry that you don't even realize you're sweating, because the moisture evaporates instantly. Without water, dehydration can take hold in just hours, and once it starts, there's no stopping it. Think heat is the worst? Think again. Up next, a land of non-stop lava and toxic air, one of the world's most active volcanoes. At number 3, we have Kilauea, one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. The ground rumbles, and a deep crack splits open, and glowing lava oozes out, swallowing everything in its path. What makes it so extreme? Lava flows like rivers, burning everything in its way, while thick smoke and toxic gas fill the air, making it hard to breathe. The heat is intense enough to melt rock and boil water instantly. In 2018, Kilauea experienced one of its most destructive eruptions in modern history. It lasted for months, destroyed over 700 homes, and permanently reshaped the Big Island's landscape. And while the lava eventually cooled, the volcano never truly sleeps, and it's ready to erupt any time. While Kilauea is ruled by fire, the next place is controlled by something even more powerful: wind. And not just any wind, the fastest ever recorded on land. At number 2, we have Mount Washington, home to some of the most extreme weather on the planet. What makes it so extreme? The wind is stronger than most hurricanes. The 372 km/h wind speed, recorded in 1934, was the fastest wind ever recorded on land at the time. To this day, winds over 100 mph are common, making it one of the windiest places on Earth. But the wind isn't the only danger. The temperatures here are some of the coldest in the US, dropping to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, exposed skin freezes in less than 30 seconds. And just when you think it can't get worse, blizzards strike out of nowhere. Even in summer, snowstorms can appear without warning. This is one of the few places in the US where you can experience winter in July. But Mount Washington is nothing compared to what's next. A place so extreme, survival isn't just difficult, it's nearly impossible. Welcome to the closest place on Earth to an alien world. At number 1, we have Antarctica's Eastern Plateau, where temperatures drop so low, even breathing the air could be deadly. This is the coldest place on Earth, the lowest temperature ever recorded, a bone-crushing 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, At Vostok Station, at this temperature, steel shatters like glass, and human skin freezes in seconds. Snow never melts here. Instead, it builds up over thousands of years, forming an endless frozen wasteland. No one can survive here permanently. The only people who dare to stay are scientists living in research stations like Vostok and Concordia. They spend months in isolation, cut off from the world, where the sun disappears for 4 months in winter. It's so extreme, NASA studies them to understand how humans might survive on Mars. Surviving these crazy weather conditions is tough, but what if there's even more danger out there? Keep watching for the top 5 most dangerous places on Earth.